far now.
Well, well, Mary was right. It would seem our genius prisoner is seeking to part company with us. That would explain all of the inconveniences we've been experiencing lately. I suggest you surrender, sir. You know I cannot let you escape, and that I have the power to stop you forever.
Don't let any reinforcements through. If anybody shows up, stop them.
We gotta go, now! We're gonna have all the camp guards on our ass after that. Jesus, killing one of the technomancers. I didn't think that was even possible.
Of course you can kill them. They're human beings, you know?
What? What are you doing? We're going. I mean, should we get rid of this thing? What good will it be?
It'll give us a better chance to escape.
And that's what they use for their magic? All these wires? You gonna sell them?
Shit. Never thought I'd put these things back on.
Put them back on? Roy, what are you saying? You know how to use these things?
Yes. Now let's go.
Jay, we're here. The train ready?
Almost. A few more minutes, kid, we'll be breathing trail dust.
Ha! Not over yet, Jay. There's an entire troop on our ass. No way to get this machine going faster?
No, Roy, sorry. I did my best, but I got an idea. I'll hold them off.
You're crazy, Jay. If you go out, they'll kill you. And I can stop them easier than you.
You gotta be kidding. Why not come right out and call me a pussy? You keep an eye on the kid. Not the same if he's with me. You're like his big brother. Get them! Stay there. I'll find another way to get out. See you in Shadow Lair. Now go!
They're gonna kill him, aren't they?
Yes. The only thing we can do for him is escape.
Master? Master! Kill you. How dare he take your things? He'll pay for this, I swear. I'll hunt him to hell if I have to.
The man who saved me and got me involved in this incredible escape turned out to be far more complex than I had imagined. Roy is strong and brave, of course, but he can also be friendly and show compassion. which is pretty rare these days. And without him, I would doubtless be dead, or worse. But I began to understand his personality when I learned he was a technomancer. His knowledge of relics, his attitude, so different from the people I'd known until then. And his mastery of technomancy set him apart. And all became even clearer when I found out he was a fugitive, that he had fled the source for his life to regain his liberty, to escape the gilded cage of the technomancers. I understood why he couldn't bear being pent up in the camp and had to escape, yet again. The journey is long. We have to avoid falling into the hands of abundance and manage to get back behind our own lines. Aurora has apparently won the war, and the troops are demobilizing. But still, travel is a perilous affair, and to travel as we do, from one shadow line to another, having abandoned the train, is even more so. I have had all the time I need to question him as to his past, and on the events at the camp. Why he thought of Sean and his apprentice, for example. He doesn't always answer, far from it. But I have begun to understand him better all the same, I think. And I am proud to be at his side. Perhaps one day, I may be a bit like him.
You sure your parents are gonna be okay with someone like me coming around? Even if I am bringing the prodigal son back.
There's no doubt about it. My parents are in the militia with the people. And wait till they know what you did for me.
Many things seem to have changed while we were away, and that includes the militia's popularity. We'll see. You were lucky enough to snag some clothes your size. That'll be more discreet than those prison uniforms. And I have the feeling this will prove useful around here.
Hey, you! Papers!
I know this is gonna sound like science fiction to you, but I managed to escape from Abundance's prison camps.
Those bastards. They make me sick. They sure gave us hell on the battlefield. But we still took Green Hope. And where were you? Which camp? Do you happen to know Prowess Martin? Those pigs got him too. He was captured during the fights on the 12th Highway.
Prowess? Sound familiar? Yeah. I think he was kept in one of the nearby barracks.
You actually saw him before you left? How is he? I mean, he's my sister's fiancé, so, you know.
I left the camp several days ago now. The trip was a long one, but at the time he was fine.
I'm glad to hear that. My sister had no news, you know? Those abundance bastards never let the mail through. Well, of course, you know all that already. All right, let's just say I'll let you off this once. Go. But make sure you get some legit ID.
You'll see. My parents have a store in the neighborhood. When they see us show up, they're gonna flip out. Yes?
I have a few questions to ask you, if it's okay. You know Shadow Lair well?
Well, especially my neighborhood. I never went outside it too much, especially downtown. Apart from for a few ceremonies.
I'll have to show you the slums then. It's not great, but it's still an interesting place.
Thanks, I'd like that. While we're on the subject, you know that girl in Camp 19?
Mary, the Technomancer?
Yeah, I thought about it, and I'm pretty sure I saw her downtown one day, during a ceremony.
Odd and interesting. Good to be back?
Absolutely. Without you, I'd still be up in the camp. Or rather, anyway, I don't really feel like thinking where I'd be, in fact.
Don't worry about it. Even if things are really tense here too, at least you're back home. Come on, let's go.
wife's still here. We're almost there anyway. The store is just a little farther on the left.
Innocence, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened, but we gotta go. Pretty obvious we're not safe here, especially if they're watching the house. Come on.
Roy. My parents are dead, aren't they?
They must have been arrested, and they're probably dead by now. Yeah. And if you don't want to join them, we gotta get going now.
You're right. Let's go.
You there! You're under arrest! Stop right there!
few questions to ask you, if it's okay. You said your parents were in the militia?
Yes, my father got wounded in combat a long time ago, but he didn't want to stop fighting. So when the militia started, he and my mother joined up.
A noble intention, except I get the impression the militia isn't around much in these parts. Maybe they all retired when they announced the war was over.
Well, that'd be strange. The militia's still useful. Anyway, you can always ask them.
Come on, let's go.
you Tenacity? The bounty hunter?
That's me.
I have a contract for you. A man we want to find.
And consider it done. What's his name?
His name's Temperance, but he calls himself Roy. He refuses to join us. He's a renegade. You must be careful, it's said that he's armed.
Armed? You think I usually go after Boy Scouts? Anyway, I know this Roy. I didn't know he was a renegade. We even worked together back in the day. Tough guy. It's gonna cost you.
Name your price. We can't let this man walk free. And if he dies, we'll only be grateful.
All right, I'll be back with his body in a bit. Now get out of here. Your stench is pissing my dog off.
I don't think they could follow us. You all right?
Not very good. I'd like to understand what happened. There must be somebody, maybe a group, that can help me find out about...
I'm really sorry, kid. Listen, I got a friend not far from here. She usually knows everything going on in the city. If there's a rebel movement, she'll be able to tell us.
Thanks, Roy. It's horrible. I feel so empty. I was so looking forward to see them, and then... now I have nothing.
I understand. I guess you're pretty angry, too. We'll find out what happened. But that said, we gotta be careful. We should find somewhere to stay low and fast. I had a place in the area back in the day. After we see Charity, it'll be a good idea to go see if it's still there.
Okay. And Roy, thank you. You saved my life again.
Don't mention it. Come on, let's go.